All praises to the America.
Hey, loves, hey. So I was having the same exact debate with someone.
This debate is over soul food. Well, the first thing, I want you to listen to this woman's video here, and she's having a debate over soul food.
American food, but if you think about that, it's the influence from the Africans. That's what, and other communities, other communities, but it is the influence from that. But because they want to separate themselves so much from that, where do you think this shit comes from? I think there's a misunderstanding to America.
Hey, loves, hey. So I was having the same exact debate with someone who was saying that it is reductive and it is offensive to say that other countries and cultures have soul food. And I get it. I do. But I'm open up for discussion, and I'm open to learn something new, because I understand what these ladies are saying, but I also understand what the African Americans are saying. To call everybody's food soul food, the Irish have a soul food, the Ghanaians have a soul food, the Jamaicans have a soul food, whatever, it reduces the sentiment, the beauty of African American soul food, the true term of soul food. See, soul food was born out of struggle, out of subjugation, out of denying people their humanness, all kinds of devastating, awful things that chattel slavery brought. Okay? To this day, we're still impacted by the fuckery that is chattel slavery.
Okay, so I appreciate her saying, talking about our struggle, but no, soul food did not come from Africans coming from Africa, bringing Judah over here, Northern Kingdom. No, soul food came from the Americas, from the Northern Kingdom. They are the cooks. Because to prove to you that you're wrong, Columbus didn't bring any food with him when he came, right? He didn't have any recipes, right? Who did all the cooking? The Northern Kingdom. The Northern Kingdom were the first slaves over here. They were the first, we understand, they were the first colonizers. We understand all of that. The Northern Kingdom was the first colonizers. Right? King James. He had ships. King James had ships to come to America. He brought slaves here. White slaves. He brought white slaves here. And they called them white trash. They sent their white slaves over here. Their white trash over here. The people who were poor. I'm not calling them white trash. That's what those rich Edomites called their people white trash when they sent them over here to work. And they wanted to get them out of the country the same way Trump is saying that the mulatto nations are sending their Joe Biden went and got the low class mulatto people and brought them in here to classify them as white. He said it himself, black people, y'all gonna have to start looking to the Latinos. In other words, he was saying, we gonna put them over you, so y'all gonna look up. The next people up on the line over y'all will be the Latinos, right? So just deviating a little bit, but I'm gonna prove to you that in one offer of evidence, Exhibit A. Okay, appreciate all this from these people, and that first video they were saying, since we don't want to recognize it, now they're saying we don't want to recognize ourselves as Africans. They mad about that. We not tagging, we not pulling their skirt tail no more, so they mad about that. We don't reverence them. We don't want to be them. We know who we are, so everybody mad because we know who we are now. The Northern Kingdom was here first. And you know what they discovered? growing on this land a regiment of spices and fruits and vegetables, right? Africa had 40 of the original vegetables and spices that they used. They only had 40. Now they got 640. Guess where the 600 came from? Right here, the Americans. They got their spices, 640 fruits and vegetables that they have now. 600 vegetables and fruit and spices that they have now. They didn't have them before. They only had 40. And you know the damn Europeans, y'all, Edomites didn't have any. That's not a place that grows spices and flowers and fruits and vegetables like we have here. The United States is the land of milk and honey. So how in the hell did we learn how to cook from Africans when y'all only have 40 spices and fruits and vegetables that you use, and you don't use too many more? That's why you come over here. The Europeans can't cook. They don't use spices and fruits and vegetables much. The Native Americans taught them how to survive over here and what to eat and what not to eat. How in the hell y'all gonna say that we got our culture from Africans? Africans didn't teach. Africans you brought over here on the slave ship, the Jews, the Southern Kingdom, they could not outcook these Indians, our grandmas. Who you think did the cooking? It wasn't the Jews. It was these indigenous people that taught the world how to eat, how to cook. That's our culture. My mom told me that one time, and I kind of felt, I was, I didn't like it. She said, we are the cooks. I didn't understand. She said, that's what we are, the cooks of the earth. She was talking about slavery. It's what we used to do. That's what we do. That's our specialty. And I thought she was talking about slavery. And I later understand now that we are the cooks of the earth. The Northern Kingdom that was here, they learned how to use all these spices, all these roots, everything was here in this America where you got 4 climates, right? You don't have 4 climates everywhere. They're not the same. So that's what you need to know. All praise to the Most High.